Evening everyone, that's shsav2012 here. So, wow, it's 12:11 in the morning. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Wow, can't believe it. So, T-minus roughly 18 hours till the big game, and I'm actually going to finally inform everybody of my Super Bowl pick. That pick will be the New York Giants. The reason for that choice, just somebody wants and like, please describe your choice. Well, I will admit this to you right now. The reason for my choice of the New York Giants is this. I want to see Eli Manning do better than his brother Peyton on a day when, on a season when Peyton is completely MIA. Now, at the same time, I actually did not want these two teams in the Super Bowl together this year. But seeing as they are, I have to live with it. What else? Yes, what I actually did want for the Super Bowl this year. The Ravens versus the Ravens versus the 49ers. Now, reason for that, which is legitimate. I wanted to see the Harbaugh brothers, who played on Thanksgiving against each other, play against each other for a Lombardi trophy. Now note, this is all with my team nowhere near playoff contention, with one of they're continually being one of the worst teams in the NFL. Last time they made the playoffs was in 2007, I believe, when the Giants won their last Super Bowl and the Patriots lost their last Super Bowl. Please note that that year, the 07 regular season 2008 Super Bowl, which was Super Bowl 42, was the last time that both the New York Giants and New England Patriots played in the Super Bowl. Yay. So that's important to note on that note. Off the football. I think I said this already. If I didn't, Jim Calhoun is not doing well. He is MIA. That's the UConn head coach. And sorry about it. Music notes. Anyway, rant on good stuff today. Actually, none for today of importance or any important news. However, I'm going to actually be informing everybody of a project I'm going to be releasing in a few days. I'm just mentioning that I'm releasing it in a couple of days. Actually, it's going to be two projects. One's going to be completely done today. By Wednesday night, and the other's just getting its first release on that same Wednesday night. I'm going to inform them. I'll give everybody more information at a later date. Teddy Bruschi. Came out of the closet on OTL recently, Sports Center special, about football injuries. He's like, my parents didn't let me play football until I was 14, when I was in a band for school band purposes, alto saxophone. I'm quoting Mr. Teddy Bruschi, so that just shows how some parents are about football and injuries. My personal views. Get me off the football team my entire high school career, but I had different views about it as well. My view was this. I had interest in playing football, but at the same time I thought, maybe not for Southington High. But had I gone to Ellington High and or East Catholic High, I definitely was going to play football for the school team. East Catholic, I heard, isn't that great in recruitment. And Ellington, you are co-oping with another high school to get the player numbers that you want. What else? That's probably about it. On those notes of the evening. Actually, I'm gonna come out with actually a major confession tonight. I am losing interest in being a Boston sports fan. I'm serious. With my thoughts for moving over to college in New York City and the fact that I have a driver's license and all, I'm more going over to New York sports. Please note I'm not actually becoming a Yankees fan. I'm just saying for attending games, not liking the teams. I was just pausing there so we can all hear about the cut in football. Also, I am, anyway, my confession about New York sports. As far as I know, I'll be most likely going to Long Island University at Brooklyn in the fall. But right now, I said I have a driver's license. Boston from Southington, Connecticut. Really, there's no good train options. Unless you want to pay $100 round trip and ride the train for 4 to 6 hours round trip. No problem. And the only other option is driving the 2 hours and 20 minutes to Boston. Now, New York's like the same time as Boston, not. It's actually 20 miles closer. I checked on Google. But it's also a lot easier. Reason this. Well, I mean, if you take 95 from New Haven to New York, you have all those exit options to take the train. And at the most, it's $28. Yeah, it's 3 to 4 hours of round trip train time. I'm saying the hour and a half to 2 in, and an hour and a half to 2 back. But it's more comfortable too. The next option is the 684 route, which I usually do take. Like, I mean, once you get off, you go. There's a potential Metro North Station, Waterbury, potential Danbury. Though I never use those; they're slow as molasses. It's like supposedly it's 3 hours plus from Waterbury, so it's not too many trains. Like they're between Bridgeport and Waterbury, so you have to connect Bridgeport. So, I don't do that. Danbury, somewhat of the same. But but then once you get off 84, you got 684, basically between I-84 and the break off of Sawmill River Parkway. There's a Metro North. There's a different Metro North line, which would be the Harlem line, which is right off the highway, literally right off the highway. The problem with that though is Purdy's and Golden Bridge, you have to use the same exit, and it is thinking 5 miles north of Golden Bridge Station. What the hell? And the direction you're going in has an off-ramp, an on-ramp right outside Golden Bridge Station. What the fuck? That's right. So, then you can, and then the Sawmill Parkway is supposed to be 30 minutes to the city line. So, once again, holla! So, that's why I live in New York. I mean, if I were driving, once an hour and 45 minutes to drive from Southington, Connecticut to New York City. And then extra 20 minutes of surface street time before I actually parked the car, but still. Was decent. So yeah, thanks to that. I mean, and you got so much more sport opportunity. I mean, yeah, for baseball you got the Yankees and Mets. I prefer the Mets over the two. I actually literally hate the Yankees, as you can tell by my fat head behind me. Hockey, you have the Knicks. No, hockey, you have the Rangers, Islanders, and Devils. Because, I mean, you can even do mass transit to the New Jersey Arena at the Prudential Center in Newark. So you got The Islanders I will never go to though, because you have to actually drive to the Nassau County Coliseum, so no Islanders. The Rangers are right at Madison Square Garden. Football. We got the Giants and the Jets. And football, you're really screwed. Actually, football, Metro North has a service from New Haven all the way down. I'll use it if I go to a football game. And then for basketball, you got the Knicks and the Nets. At the present time, the Nets play in New Jersey at the Prudential Center in Newark. But they're moving as of this coming season, aka fall 2012, like September, October 2012. They're moving to the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, right by Atlantic Terminal, which is a 10-block walk from the college I'll most likely be going to, which is Long Island University at Brooklyn, in Brooklyn, New York. What else? And then the Nets. Then you got the Knicks, aka Knickerbockers, which nobody ever uses a long name for them, at the Garden again. Which the Garden's nice because if I want to spend the extra money, the $80 round trip, I'm pulling to Penn Station, and then it's an elevator ride up. I think it's 2 or 3 floors, and you're in the Garden. So that's my sports views. This is shsav2012's signing off.